How can you set your recruiting team up for success? Well, finding the recruiting partner is a great start. However, it's just that, a great start. Similar to how it works when you get that great driver or golf clubs or any new sporting equipment, no matter how much titanium is in that new club, it's not going to automatically hit the ball right down the middle of the fairway without your help. Unfortunately, I know this. I spend a lot of time in the traps. You are the guiding force that can make or break your team's recruiting efforts. Like with any team, the first step is developing trust. So whether it's with an internal recruiter, your HR business partner, or an external firm like FloodGate, you need to make sure you build trust that's built on a solid foundation of total transparency. The best way to create trust with your recruiting partner is, as Covey coined, seek to understand. Because as a professional in talent management, they have recruited and hired more people in 1 year than most executives do in their entire career. Ask best practices hiring managers should take. What's the most effective way to quickly onboard the right talent? How can you help them? If they give you that dead trout look, you might want to rethink your partner or at least give them a moment to overcome the shock. All kidding aside, this partner will be your lead into the market, and you want them to show up as the best you. So here's what you need to know and what you should prepare with. First is the why. Now, why did you join the company? Why is this a great time to join? Think product launch, impact, growth, learning, etc. You also need to know the who. Who is the type of person that you need in this role? The best way to define that answer is to think of the excelling performers on the team or role right now and the ones who have struggled. What are their hard skills, their soft skills, their location? What companies did they come from? Then rank what is most important to you so you can direct which attributes are crucial and which are simply preferential. Keep in mind that each requirement takes a significant bite out of the pool of candidates. So make sure your must-haves and nice-to-haves are absolutely clear to your recruiting partner. Third is the what. I know most people want to start with that first, but without the right why or the right who, the what will never materialize. This is what they will be doing day in and day out, who they will engage with, what they'll be paid. Now, with all the needs and wants, of course, compensation on the table, your partner should be able to help give some guidance on the probability of finding that person once the what has been defined. Finally, the when. When do you need them to start? Is there a big meeting or an upcoming training? When will you be gone and might slow the process? What is the timing of the interviews and with whom? This timeline will help candidates and the recruiter know how to shape the process for maximum impact. Something important to remember is that, like any decision, a choice to change companies is an emotional decision. So if you don't launch until your timeline is solid, their emotion wanes, the door shuts, and that candidate you love could be lost. This is a crucial part of the search. So prepare to spend 45 minutes to an hour the first time you're working with your recruiting partner on a new search, and at least 20 minutes to launch a search with the same profile. It is best to waste a day here and make sure you have your needs aligned versus wasting a week or two if you launch a search with an undefined target. We at FloodGate share our targets to ensure we have the right sightline that will meet your needs and ensure we are not chasing windmills like Don Quixote. Now, if you have the right partner, good news. Now you have a few days to focus on what you do best, which is leading your team and driving the business while your partner identifies, excites, and screens candidates. Now, when you're ready, whether you're going straight into an interview or reviewing the candidate list, it's important to be like my PR professor said. Tell it all, tell it now, tell it quick. Your response will help mitigate issues and allow them to quickly adjust. Hey, and that's not just the good news. If you think the baby is ugly, say so and explain why. They'll learn from it. Remember, communication and trust is a two-way street. So be prepared to listen to what the market and your recruiter is telling you about the talent available and weigh your timeline versus the options available to make a choice. Now, I'm pretty sure my now wife didn't have a prepaid date function on Saturday. I wouldn't have been asked to the function on Thursday. I'm glad you did. Your talent partner has engaged hundreds of people in the last 2 weeks and has a pulse on what is possible. So when making the call, listen to what they are saying and lean on their experience. Now, I know you're juggling an open position, meetings, customers, suppliers, hundreds of other things, but communication is foundation of trust. And in darkness, people picture monsters. So keep your talent partner in the light, even when that means saying, hey, I really won't be able to get back to you for a week or so. Openness and candor, even when it's hard, is what will create a bond that will ensure your talent partner will do what it takes to win for you. So to be the best hiring partner, know your why, your who, what, when, and communicate often and honestly. And if FloodGate is your recruiting partner, you can trust us to provide you with the quality talent you're after, because it's our job to improve lives by uniting great people with great companies.